Welcome to the City Center Podcast. I'm Jerry Marcello, and here's a list of approvals and decisions made during the City Commission meeting held on Tuesday, November 12, 2024. The following items were approved during the meeting. A resolution approving a conditional settlement agreement totaling $70,000 in the matter of Marette Crawford versus the City of West Palm Beach. A resolution authorizing the assessment of city liens in the total amount of $10,028.50 for unpaid water service, sewer service, and stormwater charges for the month of July 2024. An ordinance after the first public hearing approving a third amendment to the consolidated and amendment lease between the City of West Palm Beach and the West Palm Beach Marina Incorporated with the Waterview Towers Condominium Association to extend the expiration date from May 10th, 2073 to May 9th, 2123, establishing rents for the extended period and creating rent credits applicable to the lease, and approved a companion ordinance after the first public hearing approving a Fifth Amendment of lease to the extended submerged marina premises. A resolution granting an irrevocable license for the use of city property to Julian's Brasserie Limited, doing business as Avocado Grill, for the use of a portion of the pedestrian alley adjacent to 125 Datura Street for restaurant seating. An ordinance after the first public hearing adopting the amendments of Article 2 of the Building Code and Article 7 of Chapter 18 of the City of West Palm Beach Code. An ordinance after the first public hearing approving a city-initiated request for a text amendment to Section 94-611, definitions of the zoning and land development regulations, to remove or modify definitions related to developing in flood hazard areas. An ordinance after the first public hearing for a future land use map amendment to change the FLU designation of approximately 9.897 acre tract located at 1101 South Flagler Drive from the existing Community Services FLU designation to multifamily FLU designation. A resolution after a public hearing for the abandonment of an 11,325 square foot portion of the Chadbourne Court right-of-way located east and perpendicular to South Olive Avenue for Family Church 1 LLC. An ordinance after the first public hearing regarding the termination of the First Baptist Church Community Service Plan development located generally at 1101 South Flagler Drive and amending the zoning map of the City of West Palm Beach to rezone the approximately 9.897 acre former family church site from Community Service Plan development to Community Service zoning designation. An ordinance after the first public hearing regarding a rezoning of 9.897 acres located generally at 1101 South Flagler Drive from Community Service to multifamily high-density zoning designation with a further rezoning to a residential plan development. A resolution approving the amendment to the project participation agreement among the City of West Palm Beach, the West Palm Beach Community Development Agency, and 300 Banyan LLC regarding funding and construction of a city improvement in the 300 block of Banyan Boulevard. A resolution granting an aerial easement to Von Esselborn Incorporated over a portion of the sidewalk at 309 and 313 Clematis Street for balcony encroachments. A resolution amending the full-time equivalent budget, FTE, for the West Palm Beach Police Department. And the Commission approved two resolutions accepting the grant from the Florida Department of State, Division of Cultural Affairs in the amount of $307,998.78 from the Cultural Facilities Grant Program for the construction of cultural and community facilities at Curry Park, and authorizing the appropriations or transfer city funds in fiscal year 2024-2025, amending the grant's capital funds budget to provide appropriations for receipt of the grant funds. A resolution approving an agreement for non-exclusive use and maintenance of Phipps Park baseball facilities with Phipps Park Baseball Incorporated for a term of 3 years with 2 one-year renewals. A resolution approving a special event license agreement with Palm Beach County Motorcyclists Toys for Tots Incorporated for the Bill's Bikes Memorial Toy Run event on Sunday, December 15, 2024, in Dreher Park, and authorizing the issuance of a permit for sale, possession, and consumption of alcoholic beverages at the event. A resolution approving a special event license agreement with Modernique Events & Co., LLC for the outdoor community dinner event on Saturday, December 14, 2024 at Phipps Park, and authorizing the issuance of a permit of the sale and possession and consumption of alcoholic beverages at the event. A pair of resolutions. One to approve a grant agreement between the Florida Inland Navigation District and the city for the replacement of the Brian Chappell Park Pier, and a second authorizing the appropriations or transfer of city funds in fiscal year 2024-2025, amending the grant's capital funds budget to provide appropriations for the receipt of a $212,500 in grant funds. For the complete list of approvals and decisions made at Tuesday's November 12, 2024 City Commission meeting, visit the city website at WPB.org. This is Jerry Marcello. We'll see you next time.